Early jet aircraft, while having a clear advantage in speed and other aspects, faced a major issue with excessive fuel consumption, resulting in insufficient range. Therefore, the installation of a combined power system with different types of engines was considered an effective solution. The XB-47D medium bomber developed by Boeing Company in the early 1950s was an attempt to address this issue. After World War II, the United States proposed the development of a medium jet bomber, which later became the B-47 bomber. Martin Company, North American Aviation, and other well-known American aircraft design companies participated, and Boeing Company proposed its own XB-47 design. The XB-47D was actually modified at the request of the U.S. military, which wanted to test the practical performance of turboprop engines. Boeing Company was asked to use two XB-47 prototypes as test aircraft, resulting in the creation of the XB-47D. The prototypes of the XB-47 all had the same aerodynamic shape. This bomber, which was almost 34 meters long, featured a large swept-back single wing. Unlike other Boeing designs, it was equipped with 6 engines, all installed in underwing nacelles. 2 engines were mounted side by side in a nacelle near the fuselage. The early prototypes used J-35 turbojet engines with a thrust of 17.7 knots, but even with this power, additional rocket boosters were often needed for takeoff. The XB-47D was equipped with 4 engines, with jet engines still installed near the wingtips, designated as J-47 GE-23. The nacelles closer to the fuselage were fitted with T-49 turboprop engines modified from J-65, with a single output of 8,500 shaft horsepower. Each engine drove a pair of variable pitch for blade propellers with a diameter of almost 4.6 meters. The power of these 2 turboprop engines was strong, but their size was large, requiring adjustments to the engine nacelles and wing flaps. Although the data for the XB-47D looked good, the development progress of the T-49 engine delayed the aircraft. The company obtained the contract in April 1951, but the aircraft was not ready until the summer of 1955, with its maiden flight taking place on August 26 of the same year. During testing, the XB-47D bomber had an empty weight of about 36,200 kilograms and reached a maximum speed of 960 kilometers per hour, similar to the later production version of the B-47 bomber. Its maximum flight altitude was nearly 10,300 meters, which was lower than the B-47 bomber, but it had an advantage in range with a combat radius of nearly 4,700 kilometers and a ferry range of over 10,000 kilometers. In terms of flight performance, the XB-47D was impressive, but it did not quite fit the requirements at the time. The military was more focused on the breakthrough capability of bombers, and the combination of jet engines and turboprop engines made the aircraft structure more complex, increasing operational costs. Ultimately, the U.S. Air Force did not invest too much effort into combined power aircraft.